What's happening to us? We're back with episode 8 of Pokemon Emerald, Hardcore, Nuzlocke, Trilock, where we're only allowed to use 3 types, grass, dark and ground. I know it's been a while since we uploaded an episode of this, but hopefully we can get filed back into this and then beat the 8th gym and get onto the Pokemon League, and then we can start working on the next Nuzlocke. Gotta go thwart Team Magma's plans to hijack a rocket, so let's see if we can stifle their plans and move on. First, we whip out Boomy against this wee lowly grunt. Hit it with a Shockwave, taking the bat out in one hit, hopefully. And one hit it is. Teaching Shockwave is a great idea for Boomy. Great idea. Let's move on to the Grunt's second Pokemon after we get a nice wee bit of EXP. And it brings out a dog. Just a dog. So let's just... And we fail. I always forget that Fake Out can only be used on the first turn. I've done it so many times this run. I do it all the time in my playthroughs of other games. It's just a habit that I have that I need to get rid of. So I hit it with another Shockwave. I don't think it'll be enough for a one-hit KO. And it's not. Oh, whips out his scary face. He must be growling at me. Oh well, take that, puppy. You're about to get whipped. Disclaimer notice, don't ever whip your real dogs. It's okay to do it to a Pokemon, but don't do it to a real dog. And we take out the first Magma Grunt. I'm not going to bore you with the rest of the Team Magma Grunts. We'll just skip straight to the fight against Archie when we team up with our pal Steven and get ready to scalp the leader. And Archie's trying to use Groudon's power to... Steven's that shocked that he's trying to use Groudon that he takes a quick back step. So we send out Hammer, take Paku, and we'll take Azula. Why not? They seem like the 3 best options against Archie's fire and ground type Pokemon. So let's see what we can do. Steven brings an Aggron, a Skarmory, and a Metang. Of course, he brings all steel type Pokemon. Him being the steel type specialist. Let's see if we can slap up this Team Magma leader and Archie. Oh, Team Magma admin, sorry. Magma admin. And he sends out an Angry Dog and a Camerupt. Level difference in Max's Pokemon compared to Mightyena is quite... compared to Camerupt is quite bad. I'm going to hit it with a Crab Hammer. Quad times, quad effective against the Camerupt. Should be a one-hit KO. And it is. Nice wee sweep. And they send out a Golbat, which should also get decimated with a quick Ice Beam from Hammer. Their dog hits us with another scary face. Must be growling something alpha. Metang puts up a little screen to try and protect us. And we're going to hit Golbat with a super effective Ice Beam. That's just with another scary face. Metang tries a Swagger, don't know what he's thinking about that. Watch him hit himself in confusion. And it does, predicted it. We rock out an Ice Beam, hopefully that's enough to take out the Golbat in one hit. It is not. I suppose it's not stab, is it? And we'll just go for another Ice Beam. Oh! Hits us with a wee wing attack. And they swagger us again. Confuses. Oh, come on, hopefully we can hit through confusion. My tank's already snapped out. And that'll be the Golbat gone. Yep. Metang using a stab move just to help us out a wee bit. And the admin sends out his third Pokemon being another Mightyena. So we've got 2 dogs in front of us, so we're now double intimidated. Well, I'm double intimidated. Matang's clear body coming into great use. We hit it with the ice beam that we were aiming the gold mat at. And we managed to get the freeze. Not too shabby. Take that any day. Sorry. Do apologise for the clearing of the throat. And we're going to send out Camerupt to try and hit it with a couple of stab earthquakes. Try and take these dogs out. Poor Matang has been confused again. It's not having much time, and it manages to get through. Hits it with a stab metal claw, and hopefully that'll be the frozen Mightyena gone. It is. Take that all day, and we are now down to just Maxie's Pokemon. We're going to go for a stab earthquake, get some damage on the board, and watch us take out Steven's Matang with a stab earthquake. I wouldn't be surprised. It's definitely not going to help, especially now that it's down to a third of its health. Earthquake is not enough to take out the Mightyena, but it is enough to take out Matang. Sorry, Steven. Sorry, pal. Didn't mean to get rid of one of your mods. But, sorry, you've still got 2 heavy hitters in the back, so you should be alright. Go for stab flamethrower. This Mightyena has used Swagger 4 times now. Loves beefing up her attack. And Steven goes for a Thunder, which takes the Mightyena out, thank God. Get rid of it, no longer swaggered. And now we just have to deal with confusion. They send out their own Camerupt. Hopefully we are faster. And we're going to hit it with a flamethrower, but we don't know if we're going to be faster or not until the next turn. Fingers crossed we can beat the speed tie. Hit it with an earthquake. Aggron's going to go for protect. Smart. Stop itself from getting damaged by our own earthquake. We're going to hit through confusion. We are faster. That should be goodbye Camerupt. And it is. Tidy. Take that all day. And we'll move on to Maxie's final Pokemon, which is a Crobat. So, I'll go for a Rock Slide. Aggron trying to go for the double protect, failing. Camerupt getting slapped by a wing attack. Hopefully it doesn't get hit itself in confusion, and it does. Great. Do I want to risk a Rock Slide? Am I going for it? And then we snap out of confusion. Hopefully this should land, and can we get a one-hit KO? We can indeed. Take that all day. That's Maxie and his cronies dealt with. They're no longer able to hijack the rocket, so let's move on to the next bit. He did fail to control Groudon, but get over it. Steven thanks us for hard work, and we move on to trying to thwart Team Aqua from waking up Kyogre. Find their submarine that they bumped off the captain at Slateboat City. Not too hard to find, to be honest. Took us like 5 minutes. So they're obviously not the greatest thieves in the world. They left a massive trail of breadcrumbs for me to follow, and then I just went in. We make our way through the seafloor cavern, ready to take on Archie of Team Aqua. After we try to say hello to Kyogre, Archie tries to stop us, and we get ready to try and wipe the floor with another evil team boss. Hopefully we don't lose any mons to Archie. Archie also with a team of 3, no doubt he'll send out a Mightyena first. Watch this space. And he does. Mightyena to start with, we send out Hammer for the lead. Obviously forgot to heal up before this fight. hyper cutter prevents the intimidate, so not too shabby, even though all of our moves are special in this game because there is no physical special split between, so it's just certain types that are physical, certain types that are special, and all of our moves are special types, so not much we can do there. Maxie, no, not Maxie, Archie whips out his first super potion just to try and prolong his doggy's death, and we are sending his Mighty Inner to the pet cemetery for a quick and fast burial. After another swagger, jeez, oh, this Pokemon loves to use swagger, just confusing us, not the greatest. And can we hit through confusion? We can, and we miss the crap armor. Great, absolutely great. Do we go for another one? We're going to go for another one anyway. These take us down to about half health. Hopefully we can hit through the confusion, and we don't. So that takes us down to, oh no. Nearly lost a good bulky water type. We'll switch in, what will we switch in? I'll send in Azula. Send in Azula, see what she can do. Oh no, we don't. We send Paku in. And they get a critical hit on the takedown, and the recoil is enough to take the Mighty N out. Got faults in it there. Hopefully Paku can do some justice against his Crobat. We do have Ice Beam on Paku because we spent a lot of time in the game corner just getting enough coins to get multiple copies of Ice Beam, Flamethrower and Thunderbolt. Though, to be fair, I don't think I've got any Pokemon that can learn Thunderbolt. And we take it down to about half health. Archie uses another Super Potion. We go for another Ice Beam, and still not enough for the KO. And we get hit by an Air Cutter, which... Can we get the knockout with the Ice Beam? We can. Take that all day. They send out a Sharpedo for his ace, and for some reason I don't switch out, which was just bloody idiotic of me. So now I've lost a good bulky water ground type, which is quite disappointing, to be honest. We send out Jet to avenge Paku's death, and a quick Leaf Blade to the face should take this shark down. Turn it into some Shishimi, and it does. Nice wee one hit KO from Jet, stopping Archie in his tracks, and no doubt he's still going to try and wake up Kyogre anyway, even though the Magma and Aqua bosses seem to think that opposite colour, I mean, if you've got a blue orb and a red orb, surely the red orb is going to wake up the red legendary, and the blue orb is going to wake up the blue orb, the blue legendary. But no, they seem to think, well, I'll just go for the opposite colour. No, I mean, our whole team uniform is blue, but no, I'm going to say that the red orb is going to be the one that wakes up a big sleeping ocean beast. Kyogre wakes up and somehow jumps out the water like a leaping frog and disappears into nowhere. So now we're going to have to go and find where he's gone to see what the script is. Archie sitting there absolutely flabbergasted, as if he doesn't understand what's happened, where it's quite obvious that he's used the wrong orb, and for some reason a big giant blue whale has managed to leap out the water like a frog. He's now dumbfounded. The weather's gone mental, and Archie has messed it up. And there's Maxie coming in to tell him that he's been an absolute diddy because he tried the exact same thing on Groudon, and now it's all gone tits up and there's a catastrophic event happening. So Maxie says some words, and then we wake up to the weather going absolutely mental with the sun blaring and the rain massively downpouring all at the same time. They're both stood there thinking, what the hell is going on? and we're going to have to go and solve this problem for them, because these two numpties think they can mess with the weather. The only places that mess with the weather this much is Scotland. Aye, no wonder you're in disbelief, Archie, you numpty. You've completely ballsed it up. And in comes Stephen to tell us, basically state the obvious as to what's happening. But no wonder. So let's go head off to Sutopolis and see if we can stop this catastrophic thing. When we get to Sutopolis, we find Groudon and Kyogre fighting over the TV remote, like a couple of rival siblings saying, no, I want to watch the football, and Kyogre saying, no, I want to watch My Little Pony. So let's see what they can happen. As we get there, we need to go over and see how we can sort this mess out. Groudon seems slightly outmatched here, considering he's surrounded by water in his tiny wee rock of land. But somehow he's still putting up a good fight and trying his best to overcome his differences. But he's still adamant that he's putting the football on. We go and have a quick word with Wallace. He tells us what we can do to try and solve this problem. And basically all he tells us to do is to go wake up Mum Rayquaza, and she can come split up the fight. Oh, I know what Rayquaza is. Considering he's the lord of the sky, I'm going to guess that he's in the Sky Pillar. And I was right. So we go to the Sky Pillar, wake up a big giant green lizard who is quite peacefully having a nap, and he's like, oh, what's happening now? I've got to go sort out my son and daughter from fighting. Great, sound. Right, I'll come. So now that we've woken up Rayquaza, let's head back to Sutopolis and watch the carnage ensue. We get back to Sutopolis, and as soon as we get there, in comes Mum Rayquaza going, Hall, pack it in. I told you not to fight. You keep pressing buttons and you keep changing the weather, and I'm not happy about it. So here I come. She comes flying all the way from the Sky Pillar, bursts out the sky, flies down the stairs, slaps the remote out of Kyogre and Groudon's hands and goes, Hall, pack it in. It's time to sort your shit out. So what happens after that is she has a couple of words, basically screams and balls at them. And they go, all right, sorry ma, we'll just disappear, we'll go to different rooms, I'm sorry, Mum, sorry. After that, fight is over, Rayquaza buggers off, and the weather disappears. After all that, the carnage is over, and with that we do have a couple of evolutions. Went and picked up a water stone to evolve Katara into a nice big happy dancing pineapple. Nice wee evolution for the squad. Don't know if I'll use it for the Elite Four, but we'll see. I mean, the water grass type is nice to have. And with that, Suki, our Vibrava, does evolve into what should be the first ever bug dragon, but isn't the first bug dragon, Flygon. Not a bad evolution to have for just in time for the 8th gym. Hopefully we can use our stab dragon moves against Juan's very, very tricky Kingdra. And after that we are ready to take on Juan, Wallace's OG master, the original water trainer from Hoenn, and hopefully we can slap up his fish and take our last and final gym badge and head on to the Elite Four and hopefully become the champion. We send out Toph, getting ready for another bulk up sweep. We're just going to bulk up. Before this fight I did head out to the Shoal Cave outside of Moss Deep City, found some salt and some shells, gave them to the wee old guy, and he gave us a shell bell. So with that we are able to slap it on to Toph, let her bulk up against the love disc, which has no moves to do any significant damage to us, because it's also a female that can't attract us. So love disc is doing pretty much no damage to us with what do we call it, water pulse. The only risk we run is the risk of confusion from water pulse and sweet kiss, but hopefully we can overcome that. Even if it does hit us in confusion, we've got the Shell Bell, so with the knockouts of the other Pokemon, we should hopefully finish the fight on full HP, and it'll be yet another gym that we have swept with Toph the Breloom. Just keep going. I think we're at 4 now? I think it's 4. Find out in a minute. 5 bulk ups, so this is the 6th and final bulk up. We take yet another water pulse to the face from this wee heart-shaped fish, and it gets another confusion. What is the absolute chances? We then go for a Mach Punch, hoping that we don't hit, we do hit ourselves in confusion. And it's cutting it fine. Please don't get crit. Please don't get crit. Hopefully we can fight through confusion, or else we run the risk of bulking up 6 times and not being able to land one single hit. We do beat through confusion, slap the fish with a quick Mach Punch, and with the Shell Bell we slowly start to regain our health. Out comes the Celio. Don't think it's an ice type yet, so is it an ice type? I think it is. So we hit it with another Mach Punch, and being +6 in attack, there's absolutely no, it is ice type, there's absolutely no way that fat sea lion is stopping that. We gain another nice wee bit of HP from one hit KO, and Juan sends out his Kingdra. This is the breaker, but we did pick up Brick Break from the guy in Sootopolis, and hopefully with the +6 attack it is enough to one-shot the Kingdra. There goes Juan's biggest threat, taken out before it even gets a chance to double team and start snipe shotting us. So, not too bad at all. We are now back into green health with... Oopsie daisies, forgot about that. Thought I'd edited that out, but obviously not. Sends out a Whiscash, we hit it with another Brick Break, and we are one Pokemon off the clean sweep against Juan. Whiscash is down, and Juan will send out his final Pokemon, being his Crawdon. With that dark typing, it is not surviving a stab +6 Brick Break from Toph. And we have now gone through 3 gyms with a Breloom sweep. Not too bad at all. Do love Toph. She is slowly but surely coming in clutch against so many big battles. So fair play to her. And with that, we are now gained our 8th and final gym badge, and we are ready to start heading towards the Elite Four. Hopefully we can beat all the Elite Four, and I will have completed my first ever hardcore Nuzlocke. Every time I've tried to do a Nuzlocke beforehand, we have failed categorically, and that's before I started even doing YouTube. I just gave up because I kept getting beat. But hopefully we can complete this one with not too many more deaths, and we will see. But we will see you all soon in the final episode of this Nuzlocke, and I would like to thank you. Please like, subscribe and comment on the video if you enjoyed it, and thanks guys. I'll see you all in the next one.